Welcome back. If you're just tuning in and missed our conversation about the Eagle Challenge Fitness Tour, you can watch it as well as past episodes on youtube.com/Fort Campbell 101. Jan Wagner, the MWR Aquatics Director, is here with me now. Welcome to the show, Jan.
Thanks for having me today.
Well, we're really glad that you're here because, as I understand, you recently took a jump into icy cold water, and I thought maybe you'd like to tell us about that.
Well, we did. We had a Polar Bear Plunge, first annual, here at Fort Campbell recently, and it was quite an experience. We had quite a few participants come out and test their waters and run through some really cold water.
What made this come about? I mean, this is the first time we've ever done this. How did you decide to do it?
Well, we actually had a patron that was coming into the facility. It was wearing a MWR Polar Bear Plunge sweatshirt from one of the other installations. And it started to spark a conversation, which grew into what do we have to do to have one here at Fort Campbell? And long story short, we pursued all the safety aspects and the garrison requirements for holding this type of event and move forward.
So these folks got to jump into the icy cold water of single pool behind DW Rec on a very cold Saturday morning.
It was a very cold Saturday morning, and just to prove the point, it snowed a little bit for us as we got ready to start.
That's really appropriate, but everyone lived to tell about it.
Everybody lived to tell about it.
So do you think this is something that you'll do again?
We're looking forward to it. We've had a good response from the folks that came out, and they've already been talking it up with people for next year.
Sounds good. That's a great event. It's just another way that we can show that somebody can have an idea, bring it to us, and if it's possible to do, we can actually bring their idea to fruition and have a great event.
It was a good day.
So that's a great way to use your outdoor pool in the winter months, but normally this time of year means just indoor pool swimming. What's going on at Aquatics right now?
Well, we've got a lot going on at the indoor pool. It's been very busy. Due to renovations at other agencies and facilities, we've been hosting several units, so we've had a lot of unit training going on in our mornings. We've got lap swim set up twice a day. The lanes have been full. Lots of people coming in trying to look for a little bit of relief from the cold outside, do some cardio training in the pool with their laps. We've recently added a homeschool program in the afternoons, so we've got a lot of kids coming in on Thursdays to do some PE and get some exercise.
That's a great idea.
It's been a lot of fun, a lot of good kids. We're still running our water aerobics program twice a day. We've added a Saturday morning water aerobics class, which has really taken off. We've got a good group of ladies coming in and a couple gentlemen. Always welcome to see the gentlemen. They're always fun to have in our classes. And swim team has been thriving and growing, and we try to squeeze the recreational swimmers in there and also the swim team. So it's been very busy and lots going on.
So it sounds like there's just something to do pretty much every hour of the day at Gardner Indoor Pool. And I think that people don't realize that soldiers actually use swimming as part of unit training and that there's requirements for that as well.
There are some requirements and some regulations that cover the training that they do. And for some of the units, we do just basic drown proofing, how to survive if you fall in the water. And some units take that further to combat water survival training. And then we also have fifth group that is here on the installation, and they come in and do their specialized training. And occasionally we support 160th with their specialized training, getting them ready to do water tests that are unique to the aviation community.
So with all of that soldier activity, then you can think about the rest of the community that's here in those laps. I mean, that's just another way to get your exercise on. You know, you're open around lunchtime for lap swimming too?
We are. From 11 to 1 is open, and the entire pool is dedicated just to the lap swimmers.
So that's a great way to do something for your fitness and health on a daily basis if perhaps you didn't want to go to the gym or you couldn't get to the gym. But kids like to swim, and some kids like to swim all year round, and you can't swim in those outdoor pools, so that's where the recreational swim comes in.
Well, and the weekend hours work great for those families who are looking for something to do, and, you know, they're tired of going to do the same old activities over and over again. We're there, it's open hours in the afternoons, they can come in, swim for a couple hours, and go home and have dinner and be ready to get ready for school the next day.
It's another option, too, for the children's birthday parties. I understand that you do parties since you've had the renovations at Gardner Pool.
We do. We have a classroom, multi-purpose space area now, and so we do host parties both during hours on Saturdays and Sundays, but then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights, we also offer that option for people to come in and rent the party room and have the entire facility to themselves.
Wow, that would be a lot of fun, especially for a group of teenagers. And do you provide the lifeguards for that as well?
We always provide the lifeguards on staff for any event that's going on at the facility. And they can bring in their own food too.
Oh, well, that's
they don't
nice.
have to use our, any catering or anything unique to the facility. They can do a potluck or bring in pizza
and a birthday cake.
lots of ice cream.
Yeah, and then you can swim to work that off, right?
There you go.
So with all of this going on at the pool, and if someone wanted to book an event or find the schedule, or where would they start to get information about what's going on?
As all of our activities here at Fort Campbell with MWR, we have the website at fortcampbellmwr.com, and the Aquatics has a link on there to go and look at all of our hours of operations, and all of our costs and everything are posted on there. But also, if they come into Gardner Pool, we have a copy of a brochure that they can take home with them and have available to look at and see what's available. And then if they're interested, there's a phone number they can drop in, and we can book what they're looking for. Anytime
that you're dealing with a pool, safety is really important, and lifeguards are a key part of that. There's training that lifeguards take. Do you offer that?
We do. We actually have 2 classes coming up in March. We're looking for some young people that are interested in a good summer job, that are willing to work hard. We'll be offering 1 class in the evenings on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for the entire month of March. And then we'll also be offering a class Monday through Friday during spring break for the kids who want to just knock it out in the 5 days. And the cost is $120. They walk away.
Really reasonable.
It is. They come away with a lifeguard certificate, which is good for 2 years. Their CPR, AED, and all of their first aid certifications. So whether they choose to work for us or take those certifications, they're valid for 2 years, and they come away with some really great life-saving skills.
Good to know. Thanks so much for coming and sharing all this information about the aquatics. We'll look forward to seeing you jump in those icy cold waters again next year.
You're coming along.
I'll think about it. Yeah. Thanks for being with us, Jan.
Thanks for having us today.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back, and thanks for staying tuned to MWR Life on Air. If you'd like more information on family and MWR events and activities, you can check out our website and Facebook page, pick up the latest copy of the MWR Family, Single Soldier, or Retiree Life magazine, or call our 24-hour recorded information line. You can join our text club by texting the letters MWR to 68683, and you can listen to our radio programs on 1400 AM, WJZM at 8 a.m., or 105.1 WVRY at 8:30 a.m. on Friday mornings. The program is also rebroadcast on Fridays at 12:30 p.m. on 1400 a.m. WJZM. To receive weekly information to your inbox, sign up to receive the MWR e-newsletter by going to fortcampbellmwr.com, clicking on MWR e-news, and then selecting Register for e-news. You'll start receiving the MWR e-news the following week. I'm Melissa Schaffner. Thanks for watching MWR Life on Air. We're supporting soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians with quality of life events and activities. We are your network of services. We'll see you next week.